Hey guys, welcome back to Screen Orb. Today we'll talk about 11 of the grossest bars on Bar Rescue. Let's head into it. Number 11. Pirates Tavern. Shortly after their episode was filmed, the pirate-themed Pirates Tavern in Silver Spring, Maryland, which had been rebranded Corporate Bar and Grill by Taffer, reversed all of the changes Taffer had made to the bar. In a YouTube video titled Pirates Revenge, the owner shows the corporate sign created by Taffer's team being shot at and burned in effigy. The video was panned by YouTube users, with only 4% of them giving it a positive rating. Taffer, they've made a decision. Would you go back to a pirate concept that had failed for 5 years? If you had a new concept or try something new, it defies logic to return to a failed concept simply because the new name is unappealing. The show's owner blamed it on the negative publicity. The owner of Pirates sought a second rescue in April 5, 2015, in an episode in which Taffer grades the bar as an epic fail. Pirates, on the other hand, decided to close its doors for good, just a week after the re-aired episode aired. The owner made amends with Taffer in a Back to the Bar episode, announcing that they plan to open a new bar, Bar Refuge in Florida, within the next year. They also appeared as recon spies for the Tiki Lounge in the episode, getting freaky at the Tiki with their daughter. Number 10. Stand Up Scottsdale in Scottsdale, Arizona. This bar was ranked 10th on the list due to a poorly ventilated kitchen. When I walked into the bar, a cloud of beef smoke engulfed everyone in its path, giving the impression that the place was on fire. Every aspect of the bar reeked of filth and disgust.
You're a very hardworking person and I love you, but your ego gets in the way, Howard.
Number 9. DOWNEY'S in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Dominic, the proprietor, was so consumed by his failing business that he failed to notice how bad his bar had become. The exterior was beaten up, with paint peeling and panels missing, and the interior was filthy, cluttered, and literally falling apart in some places. The kitchen itself was filthy and neglected, and when Taffer's crew began to clean it, the stove literally caved in.
I'm in debt, $110,000. If things don't change here in 3 months, I'm done.
Number 8. The ALIBI in Las Vegas, Nevada. A large amount of beer is sitting in ice, and the question of how often the ice is burned arises. People believe that ice kills bacteria, but this is not true. Taffer explains that the sludge left behind after the ice is burned down is bacteria. Furthermore, all the appliances were caked in goopy grease, posing a fire risk. Taffer scraped bacteria from the cutting boards and found sanitary violations after sanitary violations.
I'm gonna take this cesspool and shut it down.
Number 7. The OASIS Hookah Bar in Omaha, Nebraska. The entire bar is filthy, with trash strewn about the circular bar and sitting right next to customers. Customers walk right out of the bathroom and never use it because it's so disgusting. The trash in the bar sounds terrible, but that isn't the worst issue. The bar has a horrible odor because a dead rat has been sitting behind a couch for weeks.
Now let's see if the smoke quality is different. There you go. That looks a little better, doesn't it?
A lot thicker.
Number 6. Empty Bottle in MURFREESBORO, Tennessee. All of their kitchen equipment is kept behind the bar, causing chaos, confusion, and safety risks. The bottle drop and black pond of sludge at the bottom, 8 feet from the cooler where the food is kept, were, however, the most serious issues. This posed a serious threat to everyone in the building's safety.
We kind of had a problem with our liquor license, so we're no longer able to sell.
Number 5. Casey's Neighborhood Bar and Grill in Kansas City, Missouri. The owner was so busy swigging his money away and encouraging his staff to overpour that he didn't even notice the raccoons nesting above his head, and that was his biggest problem in his bar. Furthermore, behind the bar, the flooring was a raised platform where tap lines leaked and rotted a hole right through the floor.
Then I watched Shauna do shots to the point that she can barely walk. I can't even have a conversation with her.
Number 4. Extreme Sports Bar and Grill in Orange County, California. This bar had a bunch of bikini-clad bartenders, and despite the fact that the staff was exposed, the filth was well hidden. Decomposition, mice, dirt, bacteria, and water were all present in the bar. During the stress test, a drink spilled onto the bar, which contained rat droppings. From the floor to the attitudes, a dilapidated bar breeds decay.
That respect, having her stick her ass up and then put money in her ass, is that the way it should be?
Number 3. J.A. Murphy's Tavern in Fells Point, Maryland. The kitchen is littered with mouse droppings, and there is a large dead rat decaying in the corner. After an inspection, it was discovered that the beams supporting the structure were corroded with dry rot and water damage, rendering the building technically condemned and unsafe for anyone to enter.
And have you ever washed your hands?
Yes.
Besides myself.
Number 2. Headhunters in Austin, Texas. When I first walked into the bar, it smelled like cat piss, and what I found in the liquor bottles was even worse. Taffer was so disgusted by the filth, animal feces, mold on the ceiling, and roach infestation that he immediately called to have the venue fumigated. The hazmat team discovered a Class 5 infestation of 3 giant cockroach colonies throughout the bar when they entered to fumigate.
What a professional is? A professional is you don't serve bugs to your customers.
Maybe you're the biggest bug.
Number 1. Fairways Golden Grill in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Slime is covering the vents. Gunk is being pulled from the fire's bottom, and the bacterium in the food has grown to the point where it's bubbling. The kitchen was such in bad shape that mushrooms were growing in the mold-infested walk-in cooler. It took full 24 hours for a professional mold removal cleaning crew to ensure that the bar was safe to serve again. These molds can harm vital organs in the human body, such as the lungs and the immune system, and that can be fatal because toxic mold can easily spread through air vents. Any infestation found in any part of the bar can make the entire establishment unsafe. What do you think about these bars on Bar Rescue? Which one was the grossest one? Let us know in the comment section. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.